Chains are messy. They need cleaning, lubing, and adjusting every 500 miles. They spray gunk on your wheel, rust when it rains, and wear out fast if you forget maintenance even once. But there's another way, shaft drive. Today, we're counting down 15 shaft drive motorcycles that make life easy with low drama ownership and zero chain mess. Stick around because number 2 has a torque reaction that feels wild the first time you twist the throttle. And number 1 is the ultimate low maintenance touring machine. Number 15, the Honda CT110 Trail. The CT110 Trail is the tiny shaft drive bike that refuses to die. Originating from Japan in 1980, this little step-through motorcycle with off-road capability has a cult following among riders who want zero drama. Shaft drive benefits in real life? You can ride this thing through mud, water, sand, and snow without worrying about chain wear. Park it outside for months and it'll start right up. The shaft is sealed and requires oil changes only every 10,000 miles. For commuters in bad weather or trail riders who hate maintenance, this bike is perfect. The trade-off? The shaft drive adds weight, about 15 pounds more than a chain model. You'll feel a slight torque reaction when you accelerate hard, but on a bike this small, it's barely noticeable. The bigger compromise is cost. If the final drive fails, rare, rebuild costs $400 versus $50 for a chain. Engine type is a 105 cubic centimeter air-cooled single making 8 horsepower. Power delivery is smooth and gentle, perfect for beginners or urban commuting. It'll cruise at 40 miles per hour all day. Typical maintenance reality? Change the final drive oil every 10,000 miles. Takes 15 minutes and costs $12. If you neglect this, the gears can wear prematurely. What actually fails? The only common issue is the carburetor gumming up. If the bike sits, clean it once, and you're good. Comfort markers include a low seat height, 26.4 inches, upright bars, and foot pegs positioned for easy standing. Wind protection is 0. This is a city bike, but the small size makes it nimble in traffic. Used price band runs from $800 for a rough example to $2,000 for a clean vintage model. Best years are 1980 to 1986. They're all virtually identical. Avoid bikes that have been underwater or have no title. Red flag buying checklist. 1. Check for rust inside the final drive housing. Pull the drain plug and inspect. 2. Verify the carburetor is clean. 3. Confirm the title is clear. One honest reason. Someone would choose chain instead? If you need speed or performance, chain drive is lighter and more efficient. This bike tops out at 55 miles per hour. But if you want shaft drive with real highway capability, the next bike is the standard that defined dependable motorcycling. Number 14. The Yamaha XS750. The XS750 and its 950 Big Brother represents Yamaha's take on the standard motorcycle with shaft drive convenience. Originating from Japan, this inline-3 motorcycle ran from 1976 to 1981 and built a reputation for being unkillable. Shaft drive benefits? You can commute daily without carrying chain lube. The shaft is maintenance-free, except for oil changes every 8,000 miles. Time saved over a chain bike? About 3 hours per year. For older riders who don't want to kneel down and mess with chains, this is freedom. The trade-off is torque reaction. When you crack the throttle hard, the bike lifts slightly on the right side due to shaft rotation. It's noticeable but manageable once you understand it. Weight penalty is about 12 pounds versus chain. Tire changes cost slightly more because shops charge extra for shaft bikes, about $20 more per tire. Engine type is a 747 cubic centimeter inline triple making 64 horsepower. Power delivery is smooth and linear. The triple spins without the vibration of a twin or the complexity of a 4. It pulls from 3,000 to 8,000 RPM. Typical maintenance reality involves changing final drive oil every 8,000 miles. Costs $18. What actually fails if neglected? The bevel gears can wear, causing noise and eventually complete failure at 80,000 miles. If you hear whining from the rear end, it's too late. Rebuild costs $700. Comfort markers include a plush seat, neutral bars, and foot pegs positioned for long-distance comfort. Wind protection is minimal, and the bike is naked. But the triple engine is smooth, reducing fatigue. Used price band ranges from $1,200 for a project bike to $3,500 for a restored example. Best years are 1979 to 1981. They got better electrics. Avoid bikes with hacked wiring or missing parts. Red flag buying checklist. 1. Listen for final drive, noise. 2. Check for oil leaks at the swing arm pivot. 3. Verify the title matches the VIN. These bikes get stolen and rebuilt. One honest reason to choose Chain? Chain bikes are easier to find parts for and cheaper to repair. The XS is a classic, but if you want something more modern with better reliability, the next bike is the budget shaft drive that won't quit. Quick pit stop. We went out and put together a short list of the best rider tools and gadgets, the stuff that actually saves your day on the road. Here are all the essentials. It's all linked in the description under Grab the Gear Here. It doesn't cost you anything extra, it just helps support the channel. Now back to it. Number 13. The Kawasaki KZ1000P Police. The KZ1000P Police is the bike that law enforcement trusted for decades, and for good reason. Originating from Japan, this shaft drive inline 4 served police departments from 1982 to 2005 because it was a bulletproof. Shaft drive benefits in real life include zero maintenance during long shifts. Police bikes idle for hours and rack up 30,000 miles per year. The shaft drive eliminates chain wear. Cleanliness is huge when you're wearing a uniform. No chain grease on your pants. The trade-off is weight. This bike weighs 650 pounds wet, and you feel it at parking lot speeds. Torque reaction is strong. When you accelerate hard from a stop, the bike wants to stand up. Cost-wise, if the final drive fails, rebuilt units run $500 versus $100 for a chain. Engine type is a 1015 cubic centimeter inline 4 making 90 horsepower. Power delivery is smooth and civilized for older riders. Torque is available at 2,000 RPM and it pulls cleanly to 8,000. Typical maintenance reality includes final drive oil changes every 8,000 miles costing $20. What actually fails if neglected? The U-joint at the transmission output can wear, causing clunking during shifts. If you hear clunks, budget $400 for a U-joint replacement. Comfort markers include a wide seat with firm padding, floorboards instead of pegs, and a tall windscreen. Wind protection is excellent. You can ride 400 miles per day without fatigue. Bars are neutral and reach is relaxed. Used price band runs from $1,500 for a surplus police bike to $3,500 for a clean civilian version. Best years are 1990 and newer. They got better electrical systems. Avoid bikes with extreme mileage, over 100,000, unless service records are pristine. Red flag buying checklist. 1. Listen for U-joint clunking. 2. Check for leaks at the final drive seals. 3. Verify the bike wasn't crashed. Police bikes get dropped regularly. One honest reason to choose Chain? Chain-driven sport bikes handle better due to lower weight. The KZ is a workhorse, but if you want shaft drive with sport touring capability, the next bike is the legend that started it all. Number 12. The BMW R9T. The R9T is BMW's retro shaft drive boxer that combines classic styling with modern reliability. Originating from Germany in 2014, this air-cooled boxer twin has a cult following among riders who want low maintenance with high style. Shaft drive benefits include commuting practicality, ride in the rain without worrying about chain rust. The shaft is sealed for life with oil changes every 12,000 miles. Time saved? About 4 hours per year compared to chain maintenance. Cleanliness is huge. Your rear wheel stays clean. The trade-off is the BMW torque reaction. When you roll on the throttle, the bike lifts on the right side noticeably. First-time riders find it strange, but you adapt quickly. Weight penalty is minimal on a boxer. The shaft actually balances the engine. Cost? If the final drive fails, rare on BMW, rebuilds run $1,200. Engine type is a 1,170 cubic centimeter air-cooled boxer twin making 110 horsepower. Power delivery is punchy for older riders. Torque peaks at 6,200 RPM, making highway passing easy. Typical maintenance reality involves final drive oil changes every 12,000 miles. Costs $35. What actually fails if neglected? The spline at the rear drive can dry out and wear prematurely if not greased every 24,000 miles. If you hear clunking when shifting, the spline needs grease. Costs $150 at a shop. Comfort markers include a narrow seat that's firm, flat bars, and foot pegs positioned slightly rearward. Wind protection is 0 on the standard model, but aftermarket windscreens are available. The riding position is upright and comfortable for 4-hour rides. Used price band ranges from $9,000 for a 2014 to $13,000 for a 2023. Best years are 2017 and newer. They got better electronics and a smoother gearbox. Avoid bikes with salvage titles or heavy modifications. Red flag buying checklist. 1. Check for spline grease on service records. 2. Listen for final drive noise. 3. Inspect for oil leaks at the cylinder head gaskets, common on air-cooled boxers. One honest reason to choose chain? Chain-driven bikes are cheaper to buy initially, about $2,000 less for equivalent performance. Quick one. What's the one thing you need for long rides? Wind protection, a big seat, or low vibration? Let us know in the comments. The R9T is stylish, but if you want shaft drive with serious touring capability, the next bike is the gold wing of the 80s. Number 11. The Honda GL1100 Gold Wing. The GL1100 represents Honda's first attempt at a full touring bike, and it's beloved among riders who want shaft drive convenience without modern complexity. Originating from Japan in 1980, this flat four tourer set the standard for reliability. Shaft drive benefits in real life include long-distance touring without chain worry, ride through rain, mud, and salt without maintenance. The shaft requires oil changes every 10,000 miles, takes 20 minutes, and costs $25. For commuting practicality, you save about 5 hours per year versus chain maintenance. The trade-off is weight. This bike tips the scales at 655 pounds wet. At parking lot speeds, it's a handful. Torque reaction is mild because the flat four layout cancels most rotation. Cost? Final drive rebuilds run $600 if needed. Tire changes cost more because the shaft complicates wheel removal. Shops charge $40 extra. Engine type is an 1182 cubic centimeter flat four, making 81 horsepower. Power delivery is smooth as silk. The flat four has zero vibration at any RPM, perfect for older riders who hate buzzing. Typical maintenance reality includes final drive oil changes every 10,000 miles. What actually fails if neglected? The final drive seals can leak, allowing gear oil to contaminate the rear brake. If you see oil on the rear rotor, budget $300 for seal replacement. Comfort markers include a wide touring seat, full floorboards, and a massive windscreen. Wind protection is excellent. You can ride at 80 miles per hour with zero buffeting. Bars are pulled back for relaxed reach. Used price band ranges from $1,800 for a high mileage example to $4,500 for a clean low mileage bike. Best years are 1982 to 1983. They got better brakes and suspension. Avoid bikes with leaking final drives or missing fairings. Red flag buying checklist. 1. Inspect final drive seals for leaks. 2. Check for rust inside fairings. These bikes collect water. 3. Verify service records show regular maintenance. One honest reason to choose chain? Chain-driven bikes are lighter and easier to maneuver in parking lots. If this list is already saving you money, hit like so we know to make part 2. The GL1100 is a classic, but if you want something more modern with better power, the next bike is the sport tourer that dominates. Number 10. The Yamaha FJR1300. The FJR1300 is Yamaha's answer to the sport touring world, and it's beloved for combining sport performance with shaft drive convenience. Originating from Japan in 2001, this inline-four has been quietly dominating the touring market for over 20 years. Shaft drive benefits include daily commuting without chain mess, time saved about 4 hours per year. Cleanliness is huge for riders who park in clean garages. The shaft is sealed and requires oil changes every 8,000 miles, costs $22. The trade-off is noticeable torque reaction. When you crack the throttle hard, the bike lifts on the right side. First rides can feel strange, but you adapt fast. Weight penalty is about 18 pounds versus chain. Cost? Final drive rebuilds run $900 if needed. Engine type is a 1,298 cubic centimeter inline four, making 146 horsepower. Power delivery is punchy. Torque is available at 3,000 RPM, making passing effortless. It's smooth for older riders with minimal vibration. Typical maintenance reality includes final drive oil changes every 8,000 miles. What actually fails if neglected? The drive splines can wear, if not greased, every 16,000 miles. If you hear clunking during shifts when the splines are dry, costs $200 to grease properly. Comfort markers include an adjustable seat, 2 heights, floorboards or pegs depending on model, and an electrically adjustable windscreen. Wind protection is excellent. Set the screen high for highway comfort. Bars are neutral with good reach. Used price band ranges from $4,000 for a 2001 to $10,000 for a 2022. Best years are 2013 and newer. They got better electronics and LED lights. Avoid bikes with salvage titles or crash damage. Red flag buying checklist. 1. Check service records for spline greasing. 2. Listen for final drive noise. 3. Verify the windscreen motor works. Replacements cost $400. One honest reason to choose chain? Chain bikes accelerate faster due to less rotating mass. The FJR is a sport tourer, but if you want shaft drive with cruiser styling, the next bike is the Yamaha Classic. Number 9. The Yamaha V-Star 1100. The V-Star 1100 is Yamaha's cruiser answer to Harley-Davidson, and it offers shaft drive convenience with classic styling. Originating from Japan in 1999, this V-twin cruiser has a reputation for reliability. Shaft drive benefits in real life mean commuting without chain grease on your chrome. Ride in the rain without rust worries. The shaft is sealed and requires oil changes every 8,000 miles. Costs $18. Time saved versus chain? About 4 hours per year. The trade-off is mild torque reaction when you twist the throttle. The bike squats slightly. Weight penalty is about 20 pounds versus chain cruisers. Cost? If the final drive fails, rebuilds run $550. Tire changes cost $30 more at shops due to shaft complexity. Engine type is an 1104 cubic centimeter V-twin, making 61 horsepower. Power delivery is smooth and torquey for older riders. Peaks at 3,000 RPM. It's not aggressive, making it perfect for relaxed cruising. Typical maintenance reality includes final drive oil changes every 8,000 miles. What actually fails if neglected? The final drive seals can leak oil onto the rear tire, creating a dangerous situation. If you see oil on the tire, stop riding and budget $250 for seal replacement. Comfort markers include a plush seat with good padding, forward foot controls, and pullback bars. Wind protection is minimal on the standard model, but custom and classic versions offer larger windshields. Passenger comfort is excellent with a wide rear seat. Used price band ranges from $3,000 for a high-mileage 1999 to $6,500 for a clean 2017. Best years are 2009, and newer, they got better fuel injection. Avoid bikes with heavy modifications or missing service records. Red flag buying checklist. 1. Inspect final drive seals for leaks. 2. Check for oil on the rear tire. 3. Verify service records show regular maintenance. One honest reason to choose chain? Chain cruisers cost less initially, about $1,500 less than shaft equivalents. The V-Star is a reliable cruiser, but if you want shaft drive with more power, the next bike is the muscle cruiser. Number 8. The Yamaha V-Max. The V-Max is the muscle bike of the shaft drive world. Originating from Japan in 1985, this V4 power cruiser has a cult following for combining shaft drive convenience with brutal acceleration. Shaft drive benefits include low drama ownership. Ride hard without worrying about chain wear. The shaft handles massive torque without stretching or braking. Time saved? About 4 hours per year. Cleanliness. The rear wheel stays pristine even after wet rides. The trade-off is aggressive torque reaction. When you nail the throttle, the bike lifts hard on the right side. It's dramatic and takes practice. Weight penalty is about 25 pounds versus chain. Cost? Final drive rebuilds run $800 if needed. Engine type is a 1,200 cubic centimeter V4 making 145 horsepower, 1985 to 2007, or 200 horsepower, 2009 and newer. Power delivery is violent. The V4 makes massive mid-range torque that launches you forward. Typical maintenance reality includes final drive oil changes every 6,000 miles due to hard use. Costs $25. What actually fails if neglected? The universal joint can wear, causing vibration and eventual failure. If you feel vibration from the driveline, budget $600 for U-joint replacement. Comfort markers include a firm seat, mid-mount foot controls, and drag bars. Wind protection is zero. This is a naked muscle bike. Passenger comfort is minimal. The seat is small and the ride is harsh. Used price band ranges from $5,000 for a well-used first-generation bike to $15,000 for a second-generation 2009 plus model. Best years are 2009 and newer. They're completely redesigned with better everything. Avoid first-gen bikes with extreme mileage or abuse. Red flag buying checklist. 1. Check for driveline vibration. 2. Inspect for leaks at final drive seals. 3. Verify the bike hasn't been drag raced. Check for wheelie bar mounts or stretched swing arms. One honest reason to choose Chain. Chain bikes are lighter and handle better in corners. Want more budget that feels premium lists? Subscribe and we'll keep these coming. The V-Max is brutal, but if you want shaft drive with refined touring capability, the next bike is the BMW that changed everything. Number 7. The BMW R1200 GS. The R1200 GS is the adventure bike that started the ADV craze, and it features shaft drive for low-maintenance world travel. Originating from Germany in 2004, this boxer twin has circumnavigated the globe countless times. Shaft drive benefits in real life include global touring without chain worry, ride through deserts, jungles, and mountains without carrying chain lube. The shaft is sealed and requires oil changes every 12,000 miles. Time saved? About 5 hours per year. For overlanders, shaft drive is freedom. The trade-off is BMW torque reaction. The bike lifts noticeably when you accelerate. Weight penalty is about 15 pounds versus chain. Cost is the biggest trade-off. Final drive rebuilds run $1,500 at BMW dealers. Tire changes cost $50 more due to shaft complexity. Engine type is a 1,170 cubic centimeter boxer twin, making 105 horsepower, early models, to 125 horsepower, 2013 plus. Power delivery is torquey and linear, perfect for older riders who want low RPM grunt. Typical maintenance reality includes final drive oil changes every 12,000 miles. Costs $40. What actually fails if neglected? The rear drive spline dries out and wears prematurely if not greased every 24,000 miles. If you hear clunking, the spline is worn. Cost $800 to repair. Comfort markers include an adjustable seat, 3 heights, standing pegs, and a tall windscreen. Wind protection is good but not excellent. Aftermarket screens help. Passenger comfort is decent, with grab handles and a padded seat. Used price band ranges from $6,000 for a high-mileage 2004 to $14,000 for a clean 2018. Best years are 2013 and newer. They got liquid cooling and more power. Avoid bikes with extreme off-road damage or salvage titles. Red flag buying checklist. 1. Verify spline grease on service records. 2. Check for leaks at cylinder head gaskets. 3. Inspect for crash damage. Look at engine guards and hand guards. One honest reason to choose Chain? Chain-driven adventure bikes are lighter off-road and easier to muscle around in technical terrain. The GS is an adventure icon, but if you want shaft drive with pure touring comfort, the next bike is the Honda that never quits. Number 6. The Honda GL1300 Goldwing. The Goldwing is the king of touring motorcycles, and the shaft drive is a major reason why. Originating from Japan and later built in Ohio, the GL1300 has been the benchmark for low-maintenance touring since 2001. Shaft drive benefits in real life include cross-country touring without chain stress. Ride 600 miles per day without stopping for chain lube. The shaft is sealed and requires oil changes every 16,000 miles. Costs $30. Time saved? About 6 hours per year. Cleanliness? Your luggage stays clean even in wet weather. The trade-off is weight. This bike weighs 840 pounds wet. At parking lot speeds, it's a workout. Torque reaction is minimal due to the flat 6 layout. Cost? Final drive rebuilds run $1,200 if needed. Tire changes cost $60 more due to complexity. Engine type is an 1832 cubic centimeter flat 6, making 118 horsepower. Power delivery is turbine smooth. The flat 6 has 0 vibration at any RPM, perfect for older riders on long trips. Typical maintenance reality includes final drive oil changes every 16,000 miles. What actually fails if neglected? the final drive seals can leak, contaminating the rear brake. If you see oil on the rear rotor, budget $400 for seal replacement. Comfort markers include a premium touring seat with heating, full floorboards with passenger boards, and an electric windscreen. Wind protection is the best in the industry. Ride at 90 miles per hour with zero buffeting. Passenger comfort is luxurious with armrests and speakers. Used price band ranges from $8,000 for a 2001 to $20,000 for a 2023. Best years are 2018 and newer. They got a complete redesign with modern electronics. Avoid bikes with salvage titles or flood damage. Red flag buying checklist. 1. Inspect final drive seals for leaks. 2. Check for rust under fairings. 3. Verify all electronics work. Repairs are expensive. One honest reason to choose chain? Chain bikes are hundreds of pounds, lighter and easier to handle. What's your worst long ride mistake? A bad seat, a cheap windscreen, or buying the wrong bike? Let us know in the comments. The Gullwing is luxurious, but if you want shaft drive with sport performance, the next bike is the BMW that rewrote the rules. Number 5. The BMW K1600 GT. The K1600 GT is BMW's flagship sport tourer, and it combines shaft drive with serious power. Originating from Germany in 2011, this inline-six monster is the ultimate high-speed tourer. Shaft drive benefits include Autobahn cruising without chain worry, time saved about 5 hours per year. Cleanliness, the rear wheel stays spotless even after rain rides. The shaft handles 160 horsepower without drama. The trade-off is minimal torque reaction due to the inline-six layout. Weight penalty is about 20 pounds versus chain. Cost is the biggest concern. Final drive rebuilds run $1,800. Tire changes cost $60 more. Engine type is a 1,649 cubic centimeter inline-six, making 160 horsepower. Power delivery is smooth as glass. The inline-six spins to 9,000 RPM without vibration. Perfect for older riders who want power without harshness. Typical maintenance reality includes final drive oil changes every 12,000 miles. Costs $45. What actually fails if neglected, the drive spline can dry out if not greased every 24,000 miles. Repairs cost $900. Comfort markers include an electric seat with heating, power windscreen, and cruise control. Wind protection is excellent. Passenger comfort is top tier with heated seat and grab handles. Used price band ranges from $9,000 for a 2011 to $18,000 for a 2020. Best years are 2017 and newer. They got better electronics. Avoid bikes with salvage titles. Red flag buying checklist. 1. Verify spline grease. 2. Check for leaks. 3. Inspect electronics for proper function. One honest reason to choose chain? Chain bikes cost less to maintain at independent shops. The K1600 is powerful, but if you want shaft drive with classic styling, the next bike is the Moto Guzzi icon. Number 4. The Moto Guzzi V7. The V7 is Moto Guzzi's retro shaft drive bike that combines Italian style with low maintenance. Originating from Italy, this transverse V-twin has been a cult favorite since 2008. Shaft drive benefits include urban commuting without chain mess. Time saved, about 4 hours per year. Cleanliness is huge for riders who value style. No chain grease on chrome. The trade-off is aggressive torque reaction. The transverse V-twin makes the bike rock side to side when you blip the throttle. It's unique and takes getting used to. Weight penalty is minimal. Cost? Final drive rebuilds run $700. Engine type is a 750 cubic centimeter transverse V-twin, making 52 horsepower. Power delivery is torquey and characterful, perfect for older riders who want soul over speed. Typical maintenance reality includes final drive oil changes every 8,000 miles. Costs $20. What fails if neglected? The rear drive can leak oil. Seal replacement costs $250. Comfort markers include a classic seat, upright bars, and mid-mount pegs. Wind protection is zero, naked styling. Passenger comfort is minimal. Used price band ranges from $5,500 for a 2008 to $9,000 for a 2022. Best years are 2012 and newer, better reliability. Red flag buying checklist. 1. Inspect for leaks. 2. Check service records. 3. Verify electrical systems work. Guzzis can have quirks. One honest reason to choose chain? Chain bikes offer better parts availability in the US. The V7 has character, But if you want shaft drive with maximum comfort, the next bike is the BMW Cruiser. Number 3. The BMW R18. The R18 is BMW's answer to Harley-Davidson, featuring a massive boxer twin and shaft drive. Originating from Germany in 2020, this cruiser combines classic styling with modern reliability. Shaft drive benefits include cruising without chain maintenance, time saved about 5 hours per year. Cleanliness is essential for a bike with this much chrome. The trade-off is dramatic torque reaction. The 1800 cubic centimeters boxer makes the bike lift and shift when you twist the throttle. First-time riders find it wild. Weight is massive at 761 pounds. Cost? Final drive service runs $500. Engine type is an 1802 cubic centimeter boxer twin, making 91 horsepower. Power delivery is torquey and old school. Peak torque at 3,000 RPM. Typical maintenance reality includes final drive oil changes every 12,000 miles. Costs $50. What fails? The spline needs grease every 24,000 miles or it wears. Repair costs $1,000. Comfort markers include a plush seat, forward controls, and pullback bars. Wind protection depends on model. The Transcontinental has a big screen. Passenger comfort is excellent. Used price band ranges from $14,000 for a 2020 to $18,000 for a 2023. Best years are 2022 and newer minor improvements. Red flag buying checklist. 1. Verify spline grease. 2. Check for leaks. 3. Inspect chrome for rust. One honest reason to choose chain cruisers cost thousands less. The R18 is impressive, but if you want the ultimate shaft drive touring bike, the number 2 spot goes to the Honda that redefined comfort. Number 2. The Honda NT1100. The NT1100 is Honda's modern sport tourer with shaft drive and a dual clutch transmission. Originating from Japan in 2021, this parallel twin represents the future of low-maintenance touring. Shaft drive benefits include zero chain maintenance plus zero clutch maintenance thanks to the DCT. Time saved? About 8 hours per year. Cleanliness? Perfect for riders who hate grease. The trade-off is mild torquey reaction and weight, and the bike weighs 571 pounds. Cost? This is an expensive bike new, and repairs are pricey. Final drive service runs $400. Engine type is a 1,084 cubic centimeter parallel twin, making 104 horsepower. Power delivery is smooth and linear, perfect for older riders. Typical maintenance reality includes final drive oil changes every 16,000 miles. Costs $35. The DCT fluid needs changing every 20,000 miles. $90. What fails? Very little. This bike is bulletproof. Comfort markers include an electric windscreen, heated grips and seat, and cruise control. Wind protection is excellent. Passenger comfort is very good. Used price band ranges from $11,000 for a 2021 to $14,000 for a 2024. Best years are 2022 and newer. Improved electronics. Red flag buying checklist. 1. Verify DCT service. 2. Check for leaks. 3. Confirm all electronics function. One honest reason to choose chain? Chain bikes cost less initially, about $3,000 less. The NT1100 is brilliant, but the _1 shaft drive bike combines touring comfort, bulletproof reliability, and decades of proven performance. Number 1. The BMW R1200 RT. The R1200 RT is the king of shaft drive touring motorcycles. Originating from Germany, this boxer twin has been the benchmark for low-maintenance, long-distance riding since 2005. Why is this number 1? Because it combines everything riders want in a shaft drive bike: comfort, reliability, and practicality. The 1,170 cubic centimeter boxer twin makes 125 horsepower with torque everywhere. Power delivery is smooth and predictable, perfect for older riders. Shaft drive benefits in real life include global touring without maintenance drama. The shaft is sealed and requires oil changes every 12,000 miles. Costs $40. Time saved versus chain? About 6 hours per year. Cleanliness? Your luggage and rear wheel stay spotless. The trade-off is BMW torque reaction. The bike lifts when you accelerate, but RT riders love this character. Weight is substantial at 680 pounds wet, but the low center of gravity makes it manageable. Cost? Final drive service runs $800 if needed, but these things rarely fail. Engine type is a 1,170 cubic centimeter boxer twin with liquid cooling, 2014 plus. It's bulletproof. Early air-cooled models are equally reliable. Typical maintenance reality includes final drive oil changes every 12,000 miles. What actually fails if neglected? The rear drive. Spline needs greasing every 24,000 miles. If you hear clunking, repairs cost $800. But with proper maintenance, these bikes hit 200,000 miles without major repairs. Comfort markers include a premium touring seat with heating, electric windscreen, cruise control, and full luggage. Wind protection is excellent. Ride at 90 miles per hour with zero buffeting. Passenger comfort is luxurious with heated seat, grab handles, and armrests. Running costs reality includes tires that last 12,000 miles. A rear costs $160. Front costs $130. Fuel economy is 45 miles per gallon. The tank holds 6.6 gallons for 300 miles of range. Ownership proof points are legendary. There are hundreds of documented examples with over 200,000 miles. One owner in Alaska has 400,000 miles on a 2005 model. Original engine, original final drive. Used price band ranges from $7,000 for a 2005 to $16,000 for a 2023. Best years are 2014 and newer, and they got liquid cooling and better electronics. The 2005 to 2013 air-cooled models are equally reliable and cheaper, perfect for long-distance riders, commuters who face weather, and anyone who wants maximum comfort with minimal maintenance. Skip it if you're under 5'6". The seat height is 31 inches, and the bike is wide. Red flag buying checklist. 1. Verify spline grease on service records. 2. Check for leaks at cylinder head gaskets, air-cooled models. 3. Inspect all electronics, heated grips, windscreen motor, ABS system, everything should work. One honest reason someone would choose chain instead? If you need lightweight performance or aggressive sport riding, chain-driven bikes handle better and way less. But for touring, the R1200 RT is unbeatable. Click the next video to continue the road trip. Join our tribe by subscribing. And if you want to support our channel and have early access on the newest videos, become a member, and don't forget to like this video.